Hi friends, how are we doing today? How is everybody? How are we today? I want you to excuse my disgusting looking hands. My friends and I did some tie-dye today and we did not use gloves. I don't know why we had gloves. They were in the kit that I bought, but none of us did. And one of my friends is working a wedding this afternoon, so when we were done, she had to scrub her hands with acetone, which I did not do because I don't have a wedding to go to. She's not in the wedding, she's working the wedding. I don't know how I said that. But anyway, I have dye all over my hands. I don't really have anywhere important to be, so I don't really care, but that's why. I also want to apologize if this video is a bit shorter than you want it to be. I am not feeling fantastic. I don't believe I'm sick, but I really have been pushing myself the last couple weeks, and I think it's finally catching up to me. I had a really stressful week last week where I wasn't sleeping very well, and this week, I've just been in full kid mode. All the kids have suddenly realized that I will throw them in the sensory room, because we have this thing called a crash pad in the sensory room, which is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's just kind of a big mat pad that's quite thick, and you can fall onto it, jump onto it, and it's really good for sensory seeking kids, but they've all realized that I will throw them, and I want to encourage them playing. However, I'm not incredibly strong, and you guys don't know this, but I am very short. I am 5'0". So it's actually quite difficult for me to lift these kids up and throw them, but I love seeing how happy they are. They think it's the best thing in the world, and also I've been super busy. I've just been really pushing myself. I accidentally knocked out at 8 p.m. last night, and I slept till 8 a.m. So I slept for 12 hours, and I still don't feel rested. I am so exhausted. So I am gonna keep this short and sweet, and then have a very relaxing evening. Try to, rebuild some of my energy, because right now it is just not there. Okay, so today I thought we'd play a very simple word game. Basically, I'm just going to give you a category, and I want you to name words in that category. We are going to start off with rhyming words, and then we will get into slightly more broader categories. After I give you a few seconds to think, I will tell you some examples that would work for the category, okay? Yeah. Very simple. You can keep your eyes closed. You won't be missing anything on the screen. But that's what we're up to today. So, brought out my notebook. Alright, so first up, I want you to tell me a one syllable word that rhymes with the word word. W-R-O-D, word. What is a word that has one syllable that rhymes with word? Very good, very good. Some of the examples that I came up with are bird, heard, nerd, and stirred. Did you come up with one of the same, or did you come up with something different? Okay. Now, I want you to think of a two-syllable word that rhymes with the word word. W-O-R-D. A two-syllable word that rhymes with word. Very good. The ones I came up with include absurd, deferred, misheard, and transferred. Let's go on to our next word. I want you to tell me a one-syllable word that rhymes with bear. B-E-A-R, bear. Just one syllable this time. Just one. Nice job, nice job. The ones that I came up with are air, stare, pair, and rare. Alright, you know what's coming. I want a two-syllable word that rhymes with bear. A two-syllable word this time. Very good, very good. I was thinking aware, affair, compare, or ensnare. Alright, now I want a one-syllable word for the word undo. U-N-D-O, undo. One syllable for the word undo. Very good. I was thinking blue, do, glue, and shoe. Now I'm gonna do two syllables. A two-syllable word that rhymes with undo. Alright. The ones that I came up with are bamboo, debut, preview, and emu. Also, today was like the first really warm day of the year, which is why we did do tie-dye, because it was an outside activity. It was like 80 degrees today. I don't think you can tell, but I did get sunburned because I am a pasty white person who gets sunburned super easily. And because the weather's getting warmer, the pollen is out. And my eye usually don't get the allergies until late summer, but this year, I don't know. It's not a vibe, man. It's not a vibe. Alright, we have 2 more rhyming words. So that means four more categories. So next up, I want you to come up with a word with 1 syllable that rhymes with jar. 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 I want a 1 syllable word, please. Thank you very much. Nice job, nice job. The few examples that I came up with were car, bar, scar, and far. Now, can you tell me some 2-syllable words that rhyme with jar? 2-syllable words. There's some dogs barking outside. Alright. Our examples for a 2-syllable word that rhymes with jar are bizarre, crowbar, guitar, and radar. There are so many dogs in the city where I live, and I wish I could get a dog so badly. I want a dog so badly. I want a bitty. I want to go, to the shelter and adopt a pit bull. My family has one back in Maryland, and he's the sweetest. It's not financially in the cards for me, but oh my god, I want a dog so bad. Alright, so our final round for the rhyming words is, or our final word, our second to last round is 1-syllable words that rhyme with right. W-R-I-T-E, right. And the examples that I came up with are bright, night, tight, and spite. Very good. Now, for our final round, can you give me 2-syllable words that rhyme with right? Nice job, nice job. I came up with a light, calcite, despite, and graphite. Nice job, nice job. That is the end of our rhyming word rounds. Now I'm going to give you a range of categories. I believe I have 3 separate categories. One is words with a specific number of letters. One is a category and words that start with a letter that are in that category. And one is just a random list of things. So, also this video might be longer than I was expecting. It's taking me longer to get through these than I was anticipating when I wrote them out. Alright. So first off, I want you to give me a 5-letter word that starts with the letter L. That starts with the letter L. I want a 5-letter word. Nice job. The words that I came up with for examples are lives, leech, lover, and loyal. Nice job. Now, I want you to give me any food that starts with the letter O. Any food that starts with the letter O. Very good, very good. The words that I came up with are oatmeal, olives, oyster, and orange. But of course, as always, if you came up with a different one, that is perfectly, perfectly fine. This is not a mind reading game. There is an ice cream truck playing very quietly in the distance, and I paused it to wait for it to pass, but I think it's circling around my house and not going past it, so I don't know when it's gonna pass. When my friends and I were hanging out today, we got some food to eat after we were done tie-dyeing, and we ate it in a nearby park. And the ice cream truck came, and we sat for like a full, it like parked by the park, and we sat trying to decide if we were gonna get ice cream, because we were already like pretty full from the food we had, and we just sat there and we sat there, and then it drove away, and we missed it because we couldn't make a decision, which I think is pretty on par for us. We're not really great at making decisions. Alright. I want you to give me a 4-letter word for an animal. A 4-letter word for an animal. Very good. I put bear, bird, duck, and mink. Alright, and next up, I would love you to tell me a sport that starts with the letter B. This one should be quite easy. I want a sport that starts with the letter B. Very good. That's definitely a quick one. I put down baseball, basketball, bocce, and bowling. If you put down something that wasn't baseball or basketball, I'd love to hear it. Alright. And next, I want you to tell me a 5-letter color name. A 5-letter name for a color. I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Very good. I picked brown, green, black, and beige, which is not really the most fun color scheme, but a color scheme nonetheless. I think all colors are fun. Alright. Next up, we're going to ask for a country that starts with the letter A. A country that starts with the letter A. I listed 4 for you. I listed Argentina, Austria, Armenia, and Angola. And we did 5-letter color names, so now I would love it if you told me a 6-letter color name. A 6-letter color name. Very good. Very good. There's quite a few of them, really. I wrote down some of the more obvious ones. I wrote down orange, yellow, purple, and indigo. Alright, now I want you to tell me three mythical creatures. No other category, just 3 mythical creatures. Can be absolutely anything. Little brain break. Alright. Nice job. Nice job. Good. I put down unicorn, fairy, werewolf, and dragon. Just some nice, easy mythical creatures. If you put down something more niche or more interesting, please tell me. I'd love to hear what it was. Alright. Next, I want you to tell me a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, my hands look so disgusting. A 4-letter word that starts with the letter H. The letter H. I want a 4-letter word that starts with the letter H. Alright. Very good. I put down here, head, hurt, and hive. Here, head, hurt, and hive. Alright. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job with my questions. Next, I want you to tell me an animal that starts with the letter C. The letter C. And if you have time, think of another. I came up with cobra, cat, chinchilla, and camel. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It got pretty attacked by the wind today. Alright. Next up. I want you to tell me a 3-letter word. A 3-letter word that rhymes with stop. 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 A 3-letter word that rhymes with stop. Good. I came up with hop, pop, top, and mop. Give me a sec while I rub Next up, I want you to tell me 3 things people do to relax. 3 things people do to relax. This can be anything, even if it's a little bit controversial in that some people might not find it relaxing. Alright, I put down watching TV, yoga, going to the beach, and reading. I should have put down listening to ASMR. I feel like that would have made sense, but I didn't. So, I'll put it in there retroactively. What are your favorite ways to relax? Alright. We have just a few more. We are coming down the home stretch. I want you to tell me a 6-letter animal name. A 6-letter animal name. 6-letter word for an animal. Very good. Very good job. I came up with parrot, lizard, jaguar, and shrimp. Alright. Next up. I want you to tell me a Greek god or goddess whose name starts with the letter A. Definitely one of the easier letters here, but a Greek god or goddess that starts with the letter A. Alright. Very good. I came up with Artemis, Apollo, Aphrodite, and Athena. I've talked about this before, but my college is like the goddess of the college because it was a women's college, so like obviously it would have a goddess. Was Athena, and there was a giant plaster, I think it was plaster, statue of Athena in the Great Hall that some students have made like years and years ago. And everyone like leaves offerings on it for like good luck or for help or I guess guidance. So like during final season or midterm season, the statue just gets covered in stuff and people give all sorts of stuff. I've seen them give, alcohol. I've seen them give photos of their friends. I've seen them give bras and jewelry and, other little sentimental items, food like candy and stuff. Alright. Next up is our final letter counting one. Our final specific numbers. I want a 5-letter word for a fruit. A 5-letter word for a fruit. What is a fruit that has 5 letters in it? What do you think? I put down apple, mango, lemon, and peach. Apple, mango, lemon, and peach. Partially because I am thinking about walking to the ice cream store at the end of my street and getting some peach ice cream because I didn't get anything from the ice cream truck earlier and have 2 more categories. I want you to tell me next. I want you to tell me 3 car brands. 3 car brands. If you don't know cars, it's just the big name. The big name. I want 3 car brands, no other categories. Very good. I put down Honda, Toyota, Ford, and Hyundai. Honda, Toyota, Ford, and Hyundai. And last up, I want you to tell me a food that starts with the letter G. A food that starts with the letter G. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Very good. I put grapes, grits, garlic, and guacamole. Alright, my friends. That is the end of my short little word games. My quick little word games for the day. I'm going to go have a very relaxing evening. I hope you do too. Hopefully, I am feeling better tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I do work for a lot of tomorrow afternoon, so gonna try and get something out in the morning, and if I don't, I'll see you Monday. I hope that you have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever.